Hello and welcome to the 9th episode of how to make mod BTD6. Today we're going over custom models and animations. Now how I do the animations might be different from how people do animations. I'm not even sure it's the best way. But as always, let's get into it. Now, at the beginning, we're actually not going to do any coding, okay? Because we want to go to our browser and we want to download Unity, okay? So if we look here we want to go to our console. So usually it'll be like, all the way, a bit far, all the way down here. But we just want to go up to the top. It's just say Unity version, which here we can see it's 22.3.20 F1. Now, as long as it's like, I think as long as it's like 22.3, around 22.3, 2022.3, it should be fine. So we want to go to download. And we want to download the Unity Hub, which I have here, and then you want to go to installs. I can need to update it, but not really important. So you want to do install editor. As you can see here, so this one you want to download. I have 22.3.11 F1 but you don't really need anything else on it. Okay, and you're just going to want Blender. Blender here, this is what I'm going to be using to make 3D models. So I use 3.5. You can use any of these other versions. Just know it might be a bit different. Now, once again, I already have Blender downloaded. It's right here. And then also, you can go to the BTD6 mods and discussions Discord. I'll include the invite to this, or you could just here, but all I'm really here for is this right here. This code, that's what we want. So now first go to projects, then we'll do new project. Okay, make sure this is 3D with the built-in render pipeline, because I'm pretty sure if you try to use URP, which it is showing it here, but if you try to use URP, then it will not. Yeah, so yours is universal. This is URP. Universal 3D, URP. High definition, this is HDRP. You do not want this. Okay, you only want to use 3D built-in render pipe. Now call this whatever you want. So I already have a project for this. So I'm just gonna call it. So I'm just gonna call this BTD6 assets. Now make it in here, and I just wait for it to load. I have all these other Unity projects because I use Unity sometimes. None of them are finished. But now, while we wait for this to load, we can, to make our project, we can get to Blender. So you want to click download, then run the installer. Now here, so we can just click off of this, delete everything. Now I'm just gonna create a quick little model here. It won't be anything good because we can quick. location, rotation, and scale, because I don't know how to change this. Alright, I won't click on that. I can do this. This is what we're animating here. Good. I will manually set all these fixes. Live overcase. And we do not want to scale this right now. We get that. Alright. Scale it up. Insert. Insert all this. Right. And now I'm going to do insert. So all I did was scale. I'm going to do that. That cube. Now I'm going to scale it. Oh, I know why, because I'm to mesh. So I'll go like that. Okay, here. Then out. So I was looking for further out. Okay, very basic. That's all that really matters, okay? So just a lot of this in animation. We do 20 where it goes back to its original location. Actually, turning that whenever that is. I'm going to copy this here. Oh no, I want you to. I want you to know why. Copy that. Go to 20. Then we just copy that here. My location. Now we have the basic animation here where it just goes like this. That's the wrong way around. We're gonna play this way. Now it looks kind of odd because that middle piece maybe with it. Doesn't matter. So now we have our attack animation. And I might just make the head move for the other. So I might just join this all. Right, so now if I try moving it, they all move at once. So spin. Now this is going to be our animation here. I'm going to insert with the rotation and then put it back a little bit. I just might rotate it up. with it. First thing is shoot. I actually did good. This. Quotation. You need to go back to 20. Zero. Search. Quotation. Get you here. Moves with the thing. Push inside, you can see it. Wait for the 10, it works. So now it's I'm sorry, for BTD6 it should be so it could be like this angle. So if you want to see how it looks from the camera, it can look like that. And now this is our animation. Now we can delete the dart monkey. Dart monkey is not needed. Doesn't matter what we call these things. Maybe export it. We already have FBX, so it has materials within it. And so what we can see here, we have our thing. So now I'm gonna go here, which this should be in your your user should have projects. And then I'm gonna go to just assets, and then call this Touchstone Tower. Now here you have a tower. We can see this is a little thing. Right here, we're going to put this into here. See, it's really big, but that's how they are in the game. So now I'm going to take out animation. So we want these. So we don't want this one because that takes the cylinders, or from the other one. I want this one because this moves it. So I want this one. So I'm going to call this one attack 1. And this one's other attack. It goes with it. So I'm going to call this attack 2. Right? And now I'm going to create new, where is it? Animation controller. Now I'm going to call this Redstone Tower Animator. Okay, now go in here, and you see you have empty state and enter. Right, so we just want an empty state. That goes to the exit state, and I'm just going to call this none. Okay, so now we're going to go here. Call this attack 1. Attack 2. And you can have as many different animations here, because we're gonna use something else. So here in attack 2, we're gonna put in attack 2. Attack 1, you're gonna put in attack 1. We're gonna make some transitions to here, and then to exit. Anyway, so now we want a condition. We're gonna add a trigger, and I'm just gonna call this attack. So down here, we're gonna use attack. In here, so that's the only condition we have. Doesn't really matter. And we're not gonna really see in the game, but we're gonna want to put it down so we can see what it looks like. It's kind of dark. I might have just done time lapse over the other part, but now here we're going to, we're gonna do animating. Yes, because it's an override with this controller. Now that's all you want. Drag our prefab onto here. Now this is where we get into the code part of this. section of creating the asset bundle. So we're going to create a new folder called Editor. One that's called Editor. Then we want to create this. Now, actually, don't know what it's going to call, so I'm going to look back on my one real quick. Alright, so this should be called CreateAssetBundles. So you might not have the Unity extension from Microsoft Visual Studio, but it doesn't matter because all we're doing is we're just taking this here, right, and we're just copying it to here. Now we're gonna want to put in system.io because it doesn't use system anymore. The system.io. This. I'm not sure how long ago the directory was going into system.io. This all that we need in here. On here. So no errors. Did it right. No errors. Like in here, you see asset bundle. Now we're gonna take our prefab. I'm gonna create this new, and I'm gonna call this just example. Which you put it capitals, but it'll make it lowercase. Now I'm gonna put this other stuff into it too. Like I'll call this model. Which, if you're wondering, that doesn't change it at all. And I can drag this prefab onto it, and the prefab will do the same thing. And I could delete the prefab and drag into a new prefab. The preview again if I want. Now I'm just gonna put all this stuff into it. So make sure here, I'm sure if you need it or not, but it's what I say, sorry. Now we're gonna go to Assets, Build Asset Bundles. Now we want to create the compile the scripts. And we're gonna change bundle like that. Now we have everything. This shows everything that's in it right here. So it doesn't really matter. It's right here that matters. And the assets. So we'll make sure everything in it. The controller, prefab, model, the animations. And so now we're gonna go here. And we're gonna open up our thing, which I'm gonna, you might be able to open in Explorer, show Explorer. Right, so now here, the bundles, the bundle, copy it. Now we're gonna go to our mod. Paste into here. Leave the bundle. That's all we need to do. So we can close it. I'm gonna keep it open there. If you want, you can save it. Your scene. Doesn't matter though. Now I'm gonna open up our mod. We can go back here in a while. Get the BTD6. Yeah, just wait for this load. Then we have this here. This is the path from last time. Now, I'm actually going to create a new tower for this. So I'm going to call this custom model tower. I'm missing S++. I have it enabled. So before it's important you have this enabled if you're this. So I think I can reload this. Project dependencies, and now it's back to working. It was close everything too, which is nice. Now I'm going to create a new tower called custom model tower. It's gonna be this. So before mod tower, import. Oops. I'll enter into my abstract class. Tower set. What are you gonna do? I'll do primary just before. Base tower. Tower. Empty. I think about might cost 200, so I'm going to put as a cost the dart monkey. Leave that empty. Give a tower. And now here and here, I'm going to create just a display. So we're going to do internal class. So I'm going to call this custom display. A custom model display. Now you can use this for towers, with projectiles, balloons. So now, if you're going to use a projectile, you do mod custom display for balloon. You can see it there, mod balloon custom display. What's the thing for a tower? Doing mod tower display. And now I'm going to do custom model tower. Now we're going to want to put this in here. Use for tower, which we're gonna just return here's dot sum greater than or equal to 0. Okay, and now here, well, it's here. So I don't know why it's only that. We want mod tower custom display. Sorry about that. Implement these. AssetBundle name. Example mod. For me at least. You should make it the name of the tower, the mod. The prefab name. If you look back in here, you can see it's just called custom tower. So just that, and that's how we want, because we just want the name with prefab. Then without the bundle, bundle extension, very important in here. And now that's all we need for here. Now if I were to build it now, and then I build this, restart my game. Nope, didn't load correctly. Okay, well, doesn't really matter now, does it? But let's just wait for it to open. Okay, now I'm gonna move it to here. Load. And if you look, there should be no errors at all. Yep. And now, the display errors usually, well, at least I find they don't show up until you place the tower down. Go here. You can see the tower is not existing. I don't know why. Now we can see, we just wait the game to load up, and I'll make the portrait and stuff for this new tower afterwards. Yep, so now we can see it's right here. That's the dart monkey, because this is the dart monkey. See, it's really small, it's kind of dark, because we don't have a light on it. If you look, we can see it doesn't do our animation, it kind of just turns to it. Which, that's not what we want, right? So that's why we're going to go here. And we're going to go to our mod. Now, this is the next thing we've done. After all this. So now we don't need it anymore. I can keep it there. And I'm gonna do public override on weapon fire. Right, and now I'm gonna do this fire tower equals weapon dot attack tower. Okay, now we can't use this as a tower model, so we can't do like tower dot. We can do ID, but that gets us the object ID. We don't want the object ID. Right, so now we want to do if tower dot tower model dot base ID, or then it's equal, or we can do this like dot name dot contains, and then I'm like this because I want to be the same. So I'm gonna do base ID is equal to mod content dot tower ID. And I'm going to do custom model tower. Give it as that. Right, and then if so, we want to do tower dot egg. Oh yeah, tower dot get UnityEditor display node dot game object. And then we want to do dot get component animator dot set trigger, and we can do attack like that. I'm actually calling that one out, so we can do tower dot get UnityEditor display node. I think we just do animator component dot set trigger attack instead. Now that's just a faster way to do it. And I'm just gonna give this thing a border that's really dark, which I don't really like. It's like stat. You just want to, because if we go in here, we can see it's overly dark. So we can add a light. Now you can do like a spotlight if you like. Not moving. Not move it. This has an animation mode. Yep. Let me show my animation playing. We just like this. We get up here. You can see it gets the light, right? But we use a point light here. We can do 1,000 watts, which we can't really see it in here too well, but we can see it's slightly brighter than it was before. But you can't tell in here since this is just so weird. But we'll be sure there's light, and you just save it here. Before, and then give her a light in it. I think there should be a light. There's no light here. No. Oh, we'll put this instead of no, that's just a prefab. Like this one. This one is light. Okay. This one's light. Alright, now. It doesn't really matter for now. But I'm just gonna be giving it the blue outline. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna do override modify display. UnityEditor display node. I'm gonna see what this cylinder is called. Now this cylinder is called cylinder 0.003. So we're gonna do for each var I don't know what to say. Okay, here I'll just do X. Alright. Mesh renderer use. You can do if mesh renderer dot name that contains cylinder.004. That's a name. That's 3. I'm just gonna copy the name so I don't misspell it by accident. Really quick, I did sin flitter. That's what I don't want to do. Right. Instead of this, we're gonna do if not contains. Now we're gonna do mesh renderer dot apply outline shader. And then you can set that way. So we only want to do that. Okay. And then we're gonna do node.set mesh outline color. And we see that's just the first one. Right. So we just don't want to do that. You have it in here, and then we're gonna do mesh render.set outline color. Now I'm gonna do color and do the Unity engine one, so that's the one I want. We're gonna do Unity engine. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna make it sign. Okay, now that's all we need for here. So if I close the game, reload it. No, I feel like this video might be getting a little long. 42 minutes. I don't know how long part of that was, so give me a bit longer. But we're gonna do the sandbox. Put everything right, if no errors. Make this if you outline. Wait now. And you don't know if I'm going to do apply the smooth shader to it. So that's not great. Let's just pretend I didn't do that, but it should be using the animation now. It attacks. Yeah, it looks. Now we can see it. So we can see it looks really good on here because it looks like it's actually changing size like this. And now we could speed it up all we want. Take. I gave it. We see it speeds up a lot faster. I'm not sure if it. Set cooldowns. Yeah, so make sure that wasn't one of my hotkeys. Or yes. It still works. Okay, the animation. Anyways, that's really all for this time. We got a custom model and custom animation. Episode 10. I know what this one's gonna be. It's gonna be a deeper look at the towers to make them look different. This one's important because we're giving it a custom animation, right? So now it's really gonna involve Paragon, even though it's pretty similar to Upgrade. You see this probably 2 weeks after this one comes out, so yeah. That's all I saw.